Beep. The two burglars were now struggling with the stinking rose. "Help me lift the ship up," wheezed the shorter one. The larger thief bent over the ship. "Ouch! Something bit my hand." "Shh, you big baby," the smaller burglar scoffed. "Put your back into it." "Ow, something bit me too." "Ouch, and again." Henry tried not to laugh. The crew was poking the burglars' hands with swords. Then Henry heard the buzzing of an engine. He looked up and saw a remote control helicopter. Captain Eightpiece was throwing the tiny bags of flour into the thieves' eyes. "Stop, you scoundrels," Captain Eightpiece shouted. "Quick, run, let's get out of here," cried the thieves. Bing. But when the burglars tried to run, they tripped. Razor had tied their shoelaces. But when the burglars tried to run, they tripped. Razor had tied. They tripped. Razor had tied their shoelaces together. Excuse Mrs. Wiley. But when the burglars tried to run, they tripped. Razor had tied their shoelaces together. "Yahoo, Henry! Wake your uncle and call the police," called Captain Eightpiece, jumping onto the larger burglar. Razor jumped onto the shorter one's chin and threatened him with his cutlass. "I don't believe it. I'm seeing things. There are pirate pixies in here," croaked the big thief as he fainted. Beep. Henry's uncle had already called the police when Henry went to get him. He and Henry went downstairs to find the two moaning burglars tied up, but there was no sign of the pirates. Only if you listened very carefully could you hear laughter coming from the stinking rose. The police arrived and took the burglars away. They congratulated Henry and his uncle for catching the two men and told them that they would be a reward. The police asked if they knew why the burglars kept talking about 6-inch tall pirates, but Henry and Uncle Richard pretended not to know. Beep. The next morning, Henry and Uncle Richard carried the stinking rose to the river and helped Captain Eightpiece launch the ship. It floated perfectly. Captain Eightpiece thanked Henry and Uncle Richard for the ship. "That was lots of fun last night, Henry. If you ever grow smaller, you can definitely be my cabin boy." With a tip of his hat and a graceful bow and a graceful bow, Captain Eightpiece jumped onto the stinking rose, and he and his crew sailed off toward the 7 seas and new adventures. The end.